Osita Chidoka, former Minister of Aviation, said that Nigerians saw Ibrahim Magu arrested in broad daylight, and after that the government went ahead and promoted him to AIG. Osita Chidoka made his statement in an interview with Channels Television during the Politics Today program when Shehu Okinbaluyi asked him to air his view on what went wrong with the suspension and arrest of CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele. Osita responded that CBN, being an independent organization, we need to be careful how we the people who occupy those positions, even when they act outrageously, even when they did something wrong. He said the reason is not to intimidate people occupying that position, using the secret police to go and arrest them, fly them, share videos and anchors, getting the EFCC chairman to come to report to DSS makes it difficult. I can't even understand an FBI director under investigation. He won't even be investigated by FBI. They have an ombudsman internal process after which they find him guilty. They forward it to police for prosecution. I'm disappointed that we are thinking on this gangster method. We saw Magu removed as chairman of EFCC, arrested in broad daylight with guns with police. He is a police officer. He could have been invited to police headquarters. Why that show? The government went ahead to promote him to AIG. Okay, who is this man? Osita Chidoka, former Minister of Aviation. That means he was once one of the appointees of maybe the past presidents. He was one of the government officials and all of that. The question now is that he's talking now. Not that what he's saying is the wrong thing. He's talking now, but the question is, if he was to be part of this government, would he be saying this? Does it mean we don't have a Osita Chidoka among APC members? Are they saying anything? No, they will not say nothing. That's why most of the time we don't even take all these people serious. Thank God that the masses themselves, they are aware of what is happening in the country. They can see, they can judge, they can, make their opinion known. The question is that, does it mean that nobody in this APC government who can say, no, this is not the right thing? We have seen people, we've heard people who are not part of this government who are saying it, but they have not even had any position before. Like I've always said, and I always use this man, the governor of Edo State, Obaseki, when he was in APC, all of the things happening in APC didn't say anything wrong, but as soon as he left APC, he began to speak what was not right in APC. So it's just really unfortunate. Well, what he has said, just like I said from the beginning, that not that what he said is not the right thing or he has not said the truth, but now so we dey see for this country. The more you look, the less you see. Now so it be. Where Hausa Fulani are the most corrupt people in whole wide world. They don't know how to create wealth. They know how to squander resources. They are termites and locusts. Yes, this Hausa Fulani that you are talking about, do they work in isolation? They don't work in isolation. They cannot do it alone. Who are the people supporting them, encouraging them? The same people from the other side. Maybe you are not from the Hausa Fulani. Your people are the ones encouraging them. So they work hand in hand. So this is not a matter of Hausa Fulani and this and that. See what happened that you are talking about. See Wike. See what Wike did during this last election. Well, you can argue for all I care, but all I know is that whether somebody is being caught from the southeast, oh, you can't say, oh, these southeast people, there are some people were enable, they are enablers of this whole thing. So this Hausa Fulani you are talking about, they don't work in isolation. They can't do it all alone. Example of Buhari, he contested 3 times, he couldn't win. Because when I hear this guy Shetima saying that without the support of the Hausa, you cannot win, nobody can become president. I say for Emefiele, that one propaganda and deceit of the highest order. Oh, we know how Buhari contested 3 times. So he contested, he won almost all the votes in the north. if I'm not mistaken. Did he get it 3 times? No. He got until he got support from the southwest before he became a president, and all he wanted was to become president. And as a way of appreciation, he paid a Tinubu back. That one said too want to be president. You can see that he's not even representing Nigeria in any way. He just want to be president. Now in my turn, now my turn, now my turn it will be. So that is what has been going on. So I'm just responding to this one who say I was a Fulani. No, they don't work in isolation. Oh, remember that all the politicians across board, they are so close. They are like brothers and sisters of the same family, the same parents. So if you are fighting for them, you're on your own. Oh. I tell you, you are on your own. Magu was discovered to be a very honest person. This one is trying to debunk that statement that say, oh, Magu was arrested in broad daylight, at the end of the day was released, this and that, and made IG. Somebody said he was discovered to be a very honest person. After thorough investigation, he was just a victim of Malame's scheming who tried to control him, but he refused. But they ought to have told us that they didn't tell her that he was discharged and acquitted, or he was the whole thing just died like that with this man. Essay this is a professor. Essay Sagi, yeah. He was complaining they didn't know the head, they didn't know the tail of that matter. He just died like that. Chidoka, you are one of the most corrupt political public officials in Nigeria. You were in the cabal that were in good luck regime that sucked the country almost dry. You now got the guts to accuse others of corruption. Wicked people, all of you. No, you are very wrong. First, it was not in any cabal in Jonathan's government. And secondly, what he said was on point and incontrovertible. Third, Jonathan's government was simply compared with APC's government. Let us always tell ourselves the home truth. Whether somebody's corruption was 10% or 100% or 50%, all of them, they have made the country a pitiable one. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.